welcome back to the Spider's Web, and in this video we're going to do another unboxing. It's the final of the Conan ones for the time being. It's the Nordheim expansion. So let's have a look at the contents. Okay, so what do we have here? Well, so we have Conan and possibly a couple of one of his allies here, facing off against two giants. Is that what we have? Let's have a look, shall we? Let's get the wrapper off, and then we can see what there is. There we are. Now put that there. Have a proper look at the artwork. Awesome, is it not? So let's have a look at the back. It says, requires the Conan core box to play. Join Conan and his companions as they cross swords with the veneers. Pursue. Sorry, start again. Join Conan and his companions as they cross swords with the veneers. Pursue the Frost Giant's daughter. Battle against a necromancer. Defiling the burial grounds of wars past, and more in this expansion for Conan. Featuring scenarios written by Croc, designer of Claustrophobia and many role-playing games, and his son Sipik. Wait no longer, be part of the legend. Contains 24 plastic miniatures, one double-sided game board, one scenario book, one hero sheet, 22 tiles, 8 tokens, 6 asset cards and 1 spell card. So let's get into this board, or into this box, and see what we have. Okay, so here's the hero sheet and the Ord. Very Viking, you don't think? And then we have the French scenario book, which, as you know, I won't be interested in. And let's have a look at the English version. So we have pits, as I see, and we have the wolves that I've got. There we are, in this one, pits and wolves. We have this guy as well. Oh, nice. That must be the Frost Giant's daughter. The helmet and the anvil. Yes, so we have some very nice looking minis. Not very nice looking pictures. Your man here looking awesome. I might actually remove the back and get them framed because they're nice prints. Yeah, put that to one side. And what do we have here? Well, we have the French boards, as you can see, but we also have the English boards. We have Veneer Warriors, Veneer Primitives, Veneer Zombies, Yaz de Guerre, we have Crows, we have Sea Warriors, we have some of those. Are these? Oh, they aren't all English. They aren't all, sorry, foreign. French. We have Nijgo, Atali, Siski. I do not know, but does not speak English to me, I'm afraid, so we're going to have to double check on those. let us have a look at the board. We're going to do exactly what we did in the previous ones. We're going to move the camera back, get the board laid out and have a closer look at the board. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, here we are in the frozen woodland of a group of trees here and here. We have some rock formations there. All the rest is frozen ground. That looks like it's a bit of a cliff kind of thing, and we have a dead stag in the middle. You know, not very pleasant imagery, I know, but it does fit. It does fit the style of the board, and it does, you know, stand out. I'll give you that. But as I say, you know, I'm not into dead animals, unfortunately. I don't think it's a what do we call it? One thing I have noticed about this: the image doesn't go right to the edge. The image from the background, or from the other side of this, wraps over. So that's a little disappointing. Well, it gives it a rather interesting looking frame, but I can't remember what it was like on the others. I've only just noticed it on this one. Oh well, so that's that one. On the other side we have what looks like some form of what's the word I'm looking for? Camp area with like fortification here, risen like a moat kind of thing, without water obviously, and a bit of an incline there. So we have what looks like dead people there being eaten by vultures. We have yet another expired animal there, which is a horse this time. We have a few expired people knocking around on this one, and shields scattered here, there and everywhere. Let's get closer and have a look at more of the detail. There we are. So right in the centre, that is the detail we have. It's let's see if I can make this any clearer for you. There you are. We have a vulture eating the bodies of dead Vikings. Down here we have another, as I say, dead animal, being a horse this time. We have in this bottom corner more corpses, and up in the top corner we have yet more corpses. So it's a very corpse-laden game, this, as you may have noticed. But hey, that's Conan for you. What were you expecting? Frozen chocolates. Right, so going to put that to one side now. Now, slight issue with that. It's going to have to get some paper glue on that to glue it down because it's not attached properly. But hey, I'm not fussy. Okay, so here we are once again on the tabletop. The familiar logo there. Let's open the box and see what's inside. Oh wow. Okay, so first thing that shows up are the two giants, but that's not all there is to this. So let's put this to one side, and then we can get up the miniatures and the cards and have a look at what we have. So let's start off with the cards first of all. And I have remembered this time my knife of opening. just move this a little bit. And again we have French cards, which can go over to one side, and we have the English version, leather armour, I see a blade, amulet fragments, and then we have a spell, we'll call it Weight of Years. There we are. That is the card count for this particular Rujit. What's the word I'm looking for? This particular expansion. Move those over there. Now let's have a look at the minis. This is your hero for this stage of the adventure. I just need to remind myself of his name because I'm just not doing very good with brain power today, I'm afraid. Njord. Well, this is Njord. There we go. That's our adventurer. Next we have 5 of these characters. Now these are, I'm going to get the boards out so I can see what they are. These are the Revenant Seers. That's what these are, Revenant Seers. They do look nicely detailed. Again, we're looking at the minis, but it's just because there's so many to get through. Just having a cursory look just to check to make sure there's nothing wrong with them. A bit's broken off as it stands. The only thing that's wrong with the ones that we've seen so far is the fact that some of them really do need a bit of a hot bath to straighten them out of it. Next we have, I'm going to move these down here so I can see what I'm looking at. We have quite a few of these ones. Now, they all seem to be the same mini. Okay, we have 10 of them, and these are the whatchamacallits, the my brain has escaped me. Veneer Warriors and Veneer Zombies. They're using the same mini for both versions. So there doesn't seem to be any difference in these whatsoever. So I'm assuming that some I can paint as zombies, others I can paint as real life human beings. So have a look at 2 at a time. Another bendy bit, not important. I mean, what I may end up doing is just painting them both exactly the same, just adding a little bit of green, a bit more green or grey to the skin tone to tone the difference, but really I don't think there is any difference between them. So I'm just going to pop these back into the appropriate places in the tray. and then we can get the next lot of minis out, which are quite interesting because I've not had anything like these before. These are the crows. Yeah. Now obviously it looks as though these are taking off a little bit more horizontally than the others, but yeah, it just needs a little bit of hot water. I'm not fussed. I keep saying that in these videos. If I see anything bent, a bit of hot water will sort it out, not a problem. And it will. Don't stress over it. There's the crows. Very nice. Next we have the Frost Giant's daughter herself. This is Natalie. Considering she's the Frost Giant's daughter, you know, she's what's the word I'm looking for? She's not dressing for the weather, shall we say? That's the Frost Giant's daughter, Natalie. And now we have the two big beggars, Seskies. We have two of these. There we go. Have a look at the first one. Nice big axe, lots of fur. These must be the Frost Giants. New skulls. Is it a Games Workshop game? Yeah. A little bit shiny on the fingers. Don't know. The finger won't sort out, or the primer. And there we have it again. This is the second one. Probably do two different colours on this. With this one colour and this one the other colour. But there we have it. That's the Nordheim expansion. That's the final expansion for the Conan series. I'll just bring the minis in again so you can have a look. But that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed these three. Well, four now. I'm looking forward to getting some of these played. And getting, more importantly, I'm looking forward to getting some of these painted. But I still have a lot to do with the rest of the Conan stuff. Please bear with me. But that's it from this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now.